that's basically it. And then before we go tonight, I'm going to introduce your side game for tonight. It is one that you guys have played before, but we're going to bring it back because I still have a ton of them to go through. And tonight's game is going to be Boy Band or E-Boy. And for those of you who are not familiar, the way this game works, I'm going to give you a clue at the beginning of each morning and the beginning of each dusk. And it is going to be a name, and you have to guess whether it is the name of a boy band, which could be a American boy band or a K-pop band or whatever. It just has to be a band based around boys. Or it could be a entity in the esports realm. So it could either be a organization, a team, a player, something like that. Art, what is the name of it then? Because I thought it was boy band or e-boy.
It's F-boy or E-boy.
F-boy or e-boy. Nice. Okay.
Oh my god. Art,
Oh god.
So, we're going to start off tonight with your first clue. I don't know what you guys are going to use for emotes, but you're going to fucking figure it out. Your first one is the Belmonts. Is the Belmonts a esports entity, or is it a group that does music and focuses around boys?
Do you guys not have a choir boy emote?
No, we don't have a choir boy emote. I should work on that.
Try.
If someone has Nitro, they could put it up and then everybody could pop on it. But anyway, all right, I'm going to send you guys to bed. Good night.
Fun fact, Belmont.
Oh, I cut someone off. Oops. Come on, move here. There we go. All right. Yes, F-boy, as in a fuck boy. Yeah. All right. So, we are going to send out some rolls. Bring. Okay. So, Poppy Grower. We do not tell Poppy Grower anything. They are just aware. And we now go to do... So, when I go to DAC and Retro, all I tell them is there's a damsel in play.
Yep, so you're going to tell them there's a damsel in play.
And their bluffs.
You can also clarify that you're not going to learn anything else because there's a poppy grower in play, just in case they have never played with a poppy grower before.
Okay.
If they looked at the script, they would be able to figure it out, but I'm not sure. Kale hasn't been around in a couple of weeks, I don't think, and I'm not sure if we've ever played with Retro on the stream before, so I don't know their experience level with poppy grower.
I don't either.
Yeah, you can feel free to clarify, even though it would technically be obvious by your not giving out that info.
As far as bluffs are concerned, I was thinking demon bluffs would be Gambler Professor Gossip. As far as minion bluffs are concerned, should I let them know? I mean, I'm definitely not going to let them know that there's a huntsman, or that there's no huntsman. I'm definitely not going to do that.
Yeah, that's fair.
If I tell them there's no magician, like, is that fine?
It's probably fine. I mean, eventually the poppy grower is likely to die at some point before the end of the game. I mean, I know it's possible that they might not, but whenever the poppy grower dies, they're going to discover that there's no magician anyway.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal to put magician in.
So what if I did magician... I could do magician, gossip, exorcist.
Yeah, I would like there to be at least that one that is a crossover with the demon bluffs, because we don't want to between them give
all
like,
the
of
bluffs.
the roles that are out of play, right?
Well,
so,
then what if I just did magician, professor, gossip?
yeah, I think that'll work.
Okay, I'll do that. All right, let's go and visit our minions. If I could find them. Hello! Are you there? Dak!
Hello.
Hello! Have you gotten your roll?
I have not looked yet. Give me 1 second here.
Oh, this will be exciting.
No, I have not. I was not in my seat, I guess.
We're gonna send you your character.
Woohoo! Hey, I do have one problem though.
Yeah, what's up?
Can you send the maintenance man down? The air conditioning's not working in this cottage.
Oh, I'm sorry. Can't
It's
do
gonna
much about
be
that.
a hot night.
It is
Okay.
going to be a hot night. So I can tell you that that there is a damsel in play.
Okay.
I cannot tell you who your demon and minions are,
Okay.
and I can tell you what your bluffs are.
So that tells me several things. Okay.
Exactly. That's what this script does. Your bluffs are gossip, professor, and magician.
Gossip, professor. Okay.
All right. I will talk to you later.
All right. Thank you.
Hello, Retro. Are you there? I'm going to have to come back, I believe. Would you be able to handle that, Navean, while I keep going?
Yeah.
Thank you. Hello. Guess what?
Right.
You're a demon.
Yay.
All right. So, I have some good news for you.
Mm-hmm.
I have bluffs for you.
No.
Your bluffs are gambler, professor, and gossip.
Ooh, gossip. It's gonna be an easy one.
And your minions are not known to you.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Of course, it's a Poppy Girl game.
Well, it'll be okay. Yeah, so you should have fun with that. Oh, and also, just so you know, Dakota is the king.
Oh.
You are allowed to know that.
Yay.
Yay, look, you've already got some info in your Grim. You're good.
Info I don't like.
Yeah.
Wait, that means there's a choir boy in the game too.
That is not correct.
That is the opposite way.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright, I'll talk to you later.
Alright.
Ooh, I fucked up. I fucked up bad. I done a lot of stuff I shouldn't do. Yes, Navean, you are correct. I did not swap Demon and Lunatic. Oops, my B. I did give correct bluffs to Kale. But, that's fine.
What's up?
I fucked up.
Uh-oh, what happened?
It's okay. I just told Kale that they were the Fangu and what the actual bluffs are and who the king is.
Oh no.
But I feel like I can salvage that because even if they have correct info, that's just going to further validate what they're thinking.
Yeah, it's fine. But
Yeah.
yes, we can actually, we could swap out the actual demon's bluffs. But
In what way? Oh, give them different
Like-
bluffs?
like give them different bluffs, yeah.
Uh,
But it does mean that both the lunatic and the real demon are getting roles that are not in play, which there's nothing inherently wrong with. Like I've seen storytellers do that before. It is fine.
I could change Michael's bluffs to Snake Charmer, Exorcist, something.
Yeah. We could absolutely do that.
I'll go with Gambler. Snake Charmer, Exorcist, Gambler. Okay, I'm going to go to Michael now.
Alrighty.
Wherever Michael is. Is everything okay with Retro?
Yep, Retro has all of their info, and I did have to explain Poppy Grower, but they are on the up and up about why they do not know their evil team.
Okay. All right. All right. Let's head over to Michael. Hello, sir.
Oh,
You are the Fangu. You're not the lunatic.
I was waiting for that. Okay.
Yeah.
Who is?
The lunatic is Kale.
Alrighty.
You're aware of the fact that Dakota is the king.
Let me find that. There it is.
That's your neighbor. Your bluffs are Snake Charmer,
Okay.
Exorcist,
Okay.
and Gambler.
All right.
Your minions are not known to you.
Cool.
And that's all I got for you.
Sounds good.
All right, thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, so we skip that. We go to John. We did that. We go to Dakota? No, we already did that part. So we're good. We go to Jackie to see who Jackie wants to preach. Hi, Jackie.
Hello.
Are you there?
Yes, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
All right.
Who would you like to preach?
Skills.
Of course you would choose skills. All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay. So nothing happens there. We just have to do Sarah Novus, and that's it.
Let's see. So we already went to Kale.
You told Retro about the damsel, correct?
Yes, Retro knows that there is a damsel in play. Yes.
Then we're good. All we need to do is go to Retro then.
Yeah, I think that's it.
I am here for your Sarah Novus choice.
I would like to choose. I'll choose C. Richard.
Yep.
And let's see. I guess I'll choose the Gambler.
As Gambler. Thank you very much. Now, where are they? There we go. Hello, C. Richard.
Hello.
Hello. I am here to let you know that the Sarah Novus has chosen you.
Oh, what am I? Mad about?
You are mad about being the Gambler.
Gambler? Oh,
Yeah.
interesting, because I actually was people claiming Gambler anyway.
Well, there you go. It works to your benefit then, doesn't it?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much. Okay. So, I think that's it. I didn't miss anything. I just kind of fucked up with Kale, but it's fine. Yeah, I think that was a good pick by Retro.
Yeah, it was.
Wow.
And that's going to be interesting if Michael ends up speaking with Richard, because Michael knows that there's not a gambler in play.
That's a good point, actually. As does Kale.
Right, so that'll be a fun one.
Both demons, quote unquote, know that there's no gambler in play. All right. All right, let's send them back, and we'll get started.
Alrighty.
There's so much potential for honking this game. It's going to be a honkin' good time.
Bonk.
Yeah. Anyway, good morning, all. So, funny story. I'm dead. And so is Navean.
Wait, the goose is dead?
Goose is already
Who
dead.
killed the goose?
Who killed it?
There's a ghost
Goose is
goose.
cooked.
There's
floating
a
around
ghastly goose floating about. So it's actually more annoying because, like, as a ghost, they don't sleep. So when you're trying to sleep, you just hear these echoed, hallowed honkings throughout the night. Exactly like that. And it gets really annoying really quick. Anyway, so I'm dead, and we're going to do the thing. But before we do, I will tell you that the Belmonts were a doo-wop group from the Bronx in the 50s, known for their boyish charm. They were a boy band. Well done to those of you who guessed boy band. And your next one that we're going to do is US5, spelled exactly like that, US5. And you guys have noms in, let's say, 10 minutes.
Hey, John, you want to chat?
Oh, you're not going to come out with this day one seamstress claim, are you?
Of course I am. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go.
Nice. Jackie, let's go lie to each other.
All right.
Hey, Dak, you want to chat?
Sure, Michael.
Who wants to chat? Patrick, Mike, Retro.
How are you? I said, how are you tonight?
I'm doing all right.
Good.
Good. Would you be interested in being gambled by any chance?
Sure.
All right. What is?
The magician.
Interesting. Interesting. Well, I mean, full disclosure, I'm not actually the gambler, but I'm the exorcist. Because assuming, I figure I'll let you know that.
Okay.
So, that means we might have hopefully there's a huntsman who, if you are one, then hopefully there's a huntsman who can make you somewhat more useful, and we don't have to instantly losing one turn because a minion guesses you.
Yeah, I figure if I am the damsel, the huntsman will come find me with it in my 3, and if I am not the damsel, a minion may guess me and waste it. So I figure why not put it in there one way or the other, right?
Okay.
So if you're the lycanthrope, feel free to pick me. I will die, but that's cool.
Yeah. Or I could gamble you as the damsel.
You could gamble me as the damsel and see what happens.
Yeah.
If you find someone better, sure, it's fine.
Okay.
I'm not gonna hold it against you.
Yeah, it's fine.
And if you're the king, keep being kingy.
Well, there should be a cry bar, or at least the threat of a cry by outing the demon should keep me alive for a while.
I would not be opposed to being gambled if you would like to throw me in there as a leader of the town. How about we'll put it that way?
I'm assuming that means mayor?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I would gamble you as that if I were the gambler, but
Tonight.
Kill you tonight? Why? What'd you roll?
Outsider.
Ooh.
I'll tell you, if you're the lycanthrope, I'm the snitch. So.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Are we?
Yeah.
Do you have an inkling as to what the demon might be?
No idea at this stage. It's far too early to tell. I'm really hoping. I mean, I've only told you that I am an outsider. Everyone else I've just claimed townsfolk roles to. I think I've done. Yeah. So if you target me tonight, then at least, if it's a Fangu, then at least it's one target off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna buy it. I'm not hard claiming to you.
I am the huntsman.
Ah, the huntsman.
Yep.
I'm including damsel in my 3 for 3s. Make of that what you will.
Damsel in your 3 for 3s?
Yeah. I figure either a huntsman will find me if I'm actually the damsel, or a minion will guess me if I'm not. Either way, it's a win for me, right?
Sure. I have not included damsel in my 3 for 3s, I'll say.
Nor should you. If I do hear of a damsel, I will send them your way, though. Like an actual
Perfect.
damsel.
That would be ideal.
Okay. I'm not going to say anything about my role. Just, We'll play it by ear.
All right.
All right, cool.
You're running a business here, and take
So
more than
skills.
one person.
So I gave you my hard claim for the chat. I claim Choir Boy, and skills hard claim Mayor. You want to know what my 3 for 3 is now that chat's here?
Would love it.
My 3 for 3 is Choir Boy, Poppy Grower, or Snake Charmer. I am basically just running around town, my middle finger's high, saying, "Come at me, demon! Come at me!"
That's funny. My
Tell
3
you-
for 3. My 3 for 3 would have been Lycanthrope, Gossip, Exorcist.
Wonderful. But you gave me Mayor.
Mm-hmm.
Which is not
Good light and a 3 for 3. Mark it on your bingo
it's a
cards.
figure.
Gotcha. Damsel, Mayor, Gossip.
Good light and a 3 for 3. Mark it down.
Wait.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you very much.
Radio.
God damn it, Gwyn. I didn't catch that. That's fucking hysterical.
Skills. Fair enough.
Or gossip.
Professor or Gossip. Wonderful. If you find a king, send them my way.
Okay, I definitely will.
Thanks, Zach.
I have. Thank you.
Yep. What would you like to do?
I'll match you. Whatever you want to do.
Oh, how kind of you.
-1 for -1.
We could do a 3 for 3 and lie. Apparently, it may not be a bingo card thing.
Oh, well, you know what? If we got another person in here and did a 3 for 3 for 3, I'm sure that's
3 for 3 for 3 for lie. Yeah. I mean, bingo
That's
cards are
definitely
important to
on the
me.
bingo card.
You know, I don't find 3 for 3s to be very exciting or useful.
I'll meet you halfway.
So-
Go two for 2.
Let's do it.
All right. I am either the Lycanthrope or the Mayor.
Oh, second lycanthrope, I've heard. Nothing in hard claims, so. I am either the Gossip or the Damsel.
That's a bold claim.
Yeah. Could get me in trouble one way or the other, right?
Every time. Happens every time.
Okay.
Until I
Noms
get
are
some,
starting
at least,
in
you know.
2 minutes.
Do you get confirmation?
No.
No, you don't get confirmation just if the minion does. Okay.
And it looks like they don't find out who I am. They just find out that a preacher did it. Or picked them.
Okay, sounds good. Sounds good.
And if I'm wrong, Demeta can correct me.
That's fair.
So
fair.
if you're saying that you're the preacher and you preach someone, if a person is preached, they are simply told that the preacher has chosen them and that they have no ability as long as they are at the sermon.
Okay, so then if I'm claiming preacher, that is exactly what I thought happened. So perfect. Yes, I understand that rule.
Yep. You're all good.
All right.
Yep.
All right.
Alright. I'm going to head back though.
Sounds good.
Let's go to the casino.
3 for 3, 2 for 2 a hard claim.
I'll do a 3 for 3 with you if that's okay.
Okay.
So I am either the huntsman, the mayor, or the poppy grower.
If you're the poppy grower, then that's awesome because that means the evils can't communicate each other. That is really good. But anyway, back to business. I'm either the gambler, lycanthrope, or king.
Gambler, Lycan, King. Okay. Cool.
If you're the huntsman, you haven't chosen anyone yet, haven't you?
If I'm the huntsman, I haven't checked anybody yet. No.
That's probably about right.
It's time to
I
head
think
back, yo.
If you know for a fact, that means that either A, you're the choir boy, or B, you're the demon that knows I'm the king. So which one is it, Art?
So what you have to figure out is which one of those you want to believe, and what are you going to do about it, one way or the other, all right?
I don't know if I can do anything about it, because you know what the best part about this is, Art? You're the second person to do this game with me. I hate being the king. Thank you, Tomato. This is fun.
So I'm either the choir boy, and I just get to chill, and maybe you die, maybe you don't, or I'm the demon, and I'm not going to touch you anyway, so we're good.
As entertaining as this is, yeah, let's head back.
Bye.
Hello, everybody except Art. There's Art. Okay. Nominations are going to be open soon, but let's actually do some chatting and, gossiping, and thank you, Michael, for putting all this stuff on here. Gossiping and gambling. Is there a... Not gambling. Gambling is night. That's just gossiping.
Tomato, I have a rules clarification question.
Sure, what do you got?
I can ask it publicly.
Okay.
Looking over the minions, I've not really encountered Goblin all that much. Where do you draw the line if for Goblin yelling out that they're the Goblin when they are nominated?
They just have to do it during their nomination. So basically, nominator will tell why they should be executed, nominated, the nominee gives their defense, and during their defense, they need to claim that they're the Goblin.
So it's not something that they can just randomly shout out during the voting process.
Correct. It needs to be done during their defense.
Cool.
Yeah.
Second rules question.
What's up, Kale?
Breacher, does it remove the minion's ability for the rest of the day, or is it just...
It is, they have no ability until the Preacher goes away.
Okay.
Yeah, so...
Also, I don't think there's really anything on the script here that would do it, but if a Preacher were either drunk or poisoned, minions would temporarily regain their ability until the Preacher is sober.
Correct, yes.
Alright.
Oh,
There
wow.
is a poisoner.
Yeah, there's a poisoner on the script.
So there is a possibility.
And a puka.
I didn't realize. Oh wow, I didn't realize that about the Preacher. That's super powerful. Holy.
All right, so I see some gossips in chat. I'm just going to read them out for chat's benefit. Let's start with Richard. There's either a Fangu or Shab in play. Patrick says the outsider count has been altered by both a Fangu and a Huntsman. Art says the Huntsman Damsel and the King Choir Boy are all in play. Dax says there's an extra outsider. Kale says it's a Puka. Retro says there's a mare in play. Jackie says there's a demon seated between 12 and 5 o'clock, which I'm assuming basically means between John and Patrick inclusive. No, sorry, John and Art inclusive. Right? Yeah.
That one's true. That's true.
The demon Skills says the demon is between Skills and John inclusive. I'm assuming that means which way?
Sorry, clockwise.
Okay, so between Skills and John, heading towards Retro in the middle. Got it. John gossips there's no king in play. Mike says the chat is a lovely bunch of coconuts.
That's gonna be
Dakota gossips that Dakota is good.
And Dakota gossips that Dakota is good. Brilliant.
Can I juggle as well?
No. No.
There's no juggler on the script.
No.
I'm just gonna straight up tell you no. You're banned from juggling.
I'd like to start a cult.
I'm also going to ban that. All right.
Slayer.
You know, I put all this work in, guys. You know. Anyway,
I'm being good today.
It's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine. All right. Anybody want to do a nomination? No, don't all line up at once.
Dakota nominates Art.
Dakota nominates Art. Dakota, what up with that?
I just, I have no actual real thing on Art. me and Art had a lovely conversation. It went really well. I just, I know everyone's being quiet. I don't like the silence. You may know that about me or not. So I just picked a random, and Art was the first name that I saw.
Dakota's distaste for silence is the primary reasoning behind choosing Art, but sure. Art, what is your defense? Dak, take your seat.
Yeah, Dakota and I have a very different recognition of that conversation, which was not at all pleasant. We both completely lied to one another. Yeah, I mean, if you guys want to do this, it's cool. But I'd like to stay alive. But we feel like someone's got to die. I'm not the worst choice on this script for sure.
I think our conversation means you are the worst. Either way, that conversation went, you're the worst one in this script. At least for my personal health.
Dakota has narrowed me down to either the
Naya,
demon.
thank you for the gifted sub.
Or what was it?
It
choir
was the
boy?
gossip. No, it was the gossip.
Okay, so cool.
We would need 6 for this to pass.
My gossip won't go off if you kill me.
Fucker, I did it again. I did the thing where I didn't. Oh no.
Oh, no.
Nope.
Oh, 3.5.
What?
We're gonna set it to 5. Let's see, 10 seconds.
Not
A nice 2 minute.
Two minute nomination window.
I need a sub.
I need a sub just for nominations.
Need the SpongeBob timecast 2 hours later.
Why do you do that so well?
I've practiced it a lot, believe me.
2 is not enough. Art is safe for the day. Any other nominations?
I feel like I'm required now to nominate Dakota.
All right, Uno reverse card. Art, what is your nomination?
I will keep this brief. Soul Read.
Soul Read! Soul Read! You know what?
No,
Honestly,
don't trust that.
to be fair, this would be really bad for specifically one person in this game, and I'm really sorry if you are in this game. But can we get all hands up for a Soul Read, please?
I mean, we can get a couple hands up for a soul read. We'll see what happens.
Do you consent to being killed?
Come on, Patrick.
Dakota, do you consent to being killed?
I don't
I
believe
consent. I'm just really upset for one particular person, to be honest.
I don't believe it. I don't think the Dakota has a soul.
Sag.
Ouch!
And with that aggressive third degree burn, we have 9 votes, and Dakota is on the block. I don't think this is going to be beaten, but you guys are welcome to try. I will close the day in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dakota, do you have a preferred method of execution?
Apparently I don't have a soul, so can I even die?
You can, because I know you do, Dakota. I know you've got a soul. Contrary to popular belief. And I know that because as a dead member of this town, when you're executed, there's still a spirit left over. Because you die, and the game is already over, you motherfuckers. I don't know how you did it.
Re-rack!
No, the game is not over. No, the game, of course not. Everybody go to bed, but before you go to bed, I will let you know that your next one... Did I do US 5? I didn't give you US 5.
You didn't give us the answer.
No.
US 5 is from Germany. They started on a German talent show called Big in America. They are a boy band of American people in Germany, so they're expats. The next one you guys are going to have before you go to bed is Sad Boys. Is Sad Boys a boy band or an esports entity? Everybody go to sleep. I love that one. I love Sad Boys. Sag Boys. Oh, so yeah, that's a, that's fucking brutal. Oof.
Oof.
Yeah, a huge oof. An immense oof.
So sad. Like, they should have been 2 players who could have been able to trust each other quite strongly, right? And it just, I didn't hear any of their conversations, so I don't know how that went, but clearly it didn't go very well, and that is unfortunate.
It's super unfortunate, and I will say that as a person who really was rooting for them to have a good time together, unfortunately, what ended up happening was Art claimed Choir Boy or Demon, basically, to Dakota by saying that I know that you're the king, and Dakota's like, okay, I'm the king, so you're either the Choir Boy or you're the Demon, and you're the second person who's pulled that shit on me, so I don't know who to believe. So,
Oh, no.
yeah, so, Satch. Well, it means that Art is now a generic townsfolk with no ability.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is very unfortunate. And I know Dakota was essentially hinting at that when she was, put up on the block by saying there's just one person in this
Right,
game
you'd
that
think
I'm
that
mad
that would-
for, talking about the person who nominated them.
I think that this is going to be a sad reveal at the end of the game.
Yeah.
All right,
Bit
let's.
of a rough start, but you know what? There's a lycanthrope in this game that can do some really fun and interesting things. So.
Oh, there's gonna. I have a feeling. I have a feeling that it's going to. I think I know what's going to happen. We were talking about it in chat when you were talking about if the if the Lycan chooses the lunatic and the lunatic chooses someone and thinks that they Fang goo jumped.
Yeah,
oh my,
that's gonna be real fun.
I think that's exactly what's going to happen. But first, let's
I hope so.
Let's start with Jackie. Hey, Jackie.
Hello.
Who would you like to send to a sermon today?
Art.
Choose Art. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Where do I go next? Here we go. Good evening, Retro.
Hello.
Who would we like to Serenovus?
I think I'll do Kale as the Exorcist.
You got it. Thank you very much. I'm still laughing.
Oh man, this is funny.
Oh, this is great. All right. I had to go to Kale next anyway, so this is perfect. Oh,
Yep, works out.
oh, I love this. Hey, Kale.
Hey, thank God, Exorcist didn't choose me.
Oh. Funny you should say that.
No!
The Serenovus has chosen you to be mad about being the Exorcist. So there you go. That's great.
Well, at least I know there's a Serenovus in play.
You do know that there's a Serenovus in play. Now you just have to find them. So you're mad about being the Exorcist, and also who would you like to kill tonight?
Okay, I want to kill Retro.
Okay. Thank you very much. Let's go to the next person. Wherever they are. Hello, Mike.
Hello.
Who is facing your lunar-induced wrath?
This is odd because you usually ask me this as the demon, not as a good sound.
I know.
John wants me to kill them, and I want to because they're an outsider.
Is that the play?
I'm still thinking.
Okay, take your time.
I think I'm gonna hold off on John. Let's do. No, this is just gonna be a random pick. Let's do Kale.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Ah!
Oh wow.
Oh, this is perfect. I'm sorry for everyone whose ears I just blew out by screaming. Oh, this is perfect. Okay. I'm so sorry. There's some
This is just. Oh wow.
Oh boy. Okay. So Mike did not choose John, Atris. Mike chose Kale, the lunatic. They are going to die because they are a good player. Kale is going to think that they Fangu jumped. To Retro?
Yep, that is who Kale chose. Retro, the Serenovus, who made Kale mad as the Exorcist.
Oh, this is so good. I live for this. Alright, so we ask Michael who they choose, but it doesn't matter. And we'll see what happens. Actually, wait. Ooh, wait a minute. Did they jump?
Does who jump?
So if Michael chooses an outsider tonight, do they... Oh, the first outsider this kills. Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Because otherwise that would be broken in half.
Exactly.
Alright, let's go to Michael. Hello. Who's getting the goo tonight?
Who did my lunatic choose?
Your lunatic chose Retro.
Let's follow.
Okay, thank you very much. Oh boy. Well, that's interesting. I mean, they're not going to die, but that's interesting. Choir Boy doesn't go. Damsel doesn't go. Is that it for the whole night?
Yeah, I think so.
There's no Huntsman, so we don't have to worry about that. Sweet. Art and Patrick are basically non-roles at this point, unless Patrick gets chosen.
Yeah. So, I think Goods. Maybe potentially their best bet in total is going to be the mayor. But obviously Jackie and Mike are still quite strong roles right now. So the question is whether Mike is going to be able to convince Kale that, Kale is the lunatic because he died based on, lycanthrope pick, or whether Kale is going to spend a good portion of the game thinking that they are the Fangu who just jumped.
Oh, this is so good. Yes, to clarify to everyone in chat, Retro, the Serenovus, chose Kale, the lunatic, to believe they are the Exorcist. Kale, the lunatic, chose to target Retro. Mike, the Lycan, chose Kale, the lunatic, who is going to die to the lycanthrope ability. Kale, the lunatic, thinks they're the Fangu, which means they are going to think that they jumped to Retro instead. Then, Mike chose to follow, but that doesn't matter. So, yeah, that's how it's going. And this is night 2. So, Jeffrey, you came in at a good time. All
yeah,
right.
and also the Serenovus chose the lunatic to be mad as the Exorcist.
Now,
Yeah,
they're still
chaos,
mad.
and fuse, Yep. Yes, absolutely they are. So.
Oh, shit. This day could end very fast.
Yep, because if they're not mad as the Exorcist today, we could in fact just execute them.
Oh, shit. Okay. All right.
Which is going to make it really interesting because that means Kale can't just go to Retro and be like, I know that you're the new Fangu because I jumped to you, right? Because that's
That's breaking
an
madness.
immediate execution.
Oh, I love this. Okay. Let's let's see how it plays out. Nope, wrong one. Wrong command. What are these cursed fucking gifs that I'm seeing in game chat?
I have no idea.
Oh.
Who's riding a dolphin in the clouds? Wow.
What a
All
great
right.
time.
Good morning, everyone. First bit of information. Sad Boys. Sad Boys is a Dota 2 team based in the United States. So well done guessing that you are an esports entity. More importantly, Kale is dead.
Oh no.
Hey, Art, you want to chat?
Sure, yeah, let's do this.
Mark Twain's quote.
Kale, what were you?
if you are the choir boy. And also for chat, I kind of feel really bad because I just ruined the choir boy's game. Like, not even joking. Because I'm actually the king. What are you, Art?
What am I?
Yeah, what are you?
I'm the damsel.
Okay. Then
Hey,
why'd you like call me out?
There's no way you should be admitting to being the choir boy. You should be walking around. I'm the choir boy. I'm the choir boy.
My whole thing was I wanted to walk around with my middle fingers high, saying, "Come at me, demon," because the demon would know that they shouldn't come at me because I'm the king. But what I was trying to do, I was trying to double.
Knows who you are.
I was trying to double bluff them that like maybe I knew there was no choir boy or whatever, or, you know, or maybe maybe me and the choir boy were switching roles just to like try. You know what I'm saying? Like. I was trying to lure out the demon. My whole 3 for 3 was choir boy, poppy grower, snake charmer.
Yeah, but you know the demon knows who you are, so going around and claiming the choir boy is just going.
But actually, Retro, can I talk to you?
Yeah.
Really? Okay. Hello.
So I'm guessing you weren't an outsider because you did not give outsider in your 3 for 3 with me yesterday.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna assume that a day 1 kill you're probably good.
Could I have a hard claim from you?
Yeah. So I am the gossip.
So you're the Fangu.
I'm the Fangu.
Aren't you? Aren't you?
Are you the Fangu?
I'm going to wait whether you confirm and deny my question first.
I'm sadly not the Fangu.
But are you though?
I'm not. I don't mind being nominated today if you want to confirm it. But I do think I have a fairly useful role, so it's up to you.
I'm the Fangu.
Okay. Nice.
Whoa.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Kale is executed and dies. Everybody go to sleep.
We out.
Yeah, there's no other way to phrase it, guys. That's Breaking Madness. There's no other way to go about it, guys.
Did we have an execution?
We sure did.
Okay. That should be announced.
I did.
Not everybody heard it.
Oh.
Just go ahead and type it in game chat for all the people who are confused.
That's what I'm typing right now. Hey, I don't know why it didn't move you guys. I'm moving you right now.
Okay.
All right. Where are you, Navean? Hello. Hello. Okay. So, yes. Kale was executed. I've made that very clear. Kale basically straight up said, went to Retro and said something along the lines of, okay, you're now the Fangu, which I let slide for a little bit. And Retro's like, no, I'm not the Fangu. And Kale's like, okay, but I was the Fangu. And I was like, okay, I gotta. So, yeah.
Yep.
All right. So that should prove to be an... Hello? Why are you crying so much? Stop it. Stop it. All right, we go to Jackie first. Hello, Jackie.
Hello.
Who would we like to preach?
Patrick.
Choose Patrick. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I see a pattern. I see a pattern emerging in your preaching.
Oh yes, I like patterns.
It's nice. It makes my life easier.
Oh, I'm all for that.
Okay, thank you very much. Hello!
Hi.
I just realized I jumped in the wrong room. I am sorry. I will be back in momentarily.
Oh, no worries.
Hello, Retro.
Hello.
That was probably not what you were expecting. It was probably not what you were expecting.
Yeah, I have a lot of questions. Not about why he died. I wanted to know why he wanted to talk to you in the first place. But anyway, my choice for tonight is I will choose John as the professor.
John as the professor. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Hello, John. John, are you there?
Yeah.
I have some news for you.
Oh.
The Sarah Novus has chosen you.
Oh, God.
You are mad about being the professor.
Okay. That's not too bad. Okay.
Have fun with that.
Thank you.
Yep. Hi, Mike.
Hello.
I'm back for your actual info now that I went to the right room.
I will say that movement was suddenly jarring. The calling everyone back and then sending everyone to cottages. I was not expecting that.
Yeah, I should have. I apparently it took a while for people to connect because they apparently didn't hear about Kale being executed. So yeah.
Okay.
Anyway.
Well, we're gonna make this one easy. We're going to go with John tonight.
You're gonna go with John tonight. Okay. Thank you very much.
Not a problem. Thank you.
Yep. So Michael knows their lunatic is dead.
Yep. We have this interesting thing where now 2 nights in a row, the lycanthrope has chosen the person that the Serenovus made mad.
Yeah. That's very interesting. Also, Collective Thought, thank you for the follow. Michael is not going to be told who to choose.
Correct.
Huh.
Your lunatic chose no one because your lunatic is dead. But you don't even get that info because your lunatic's dead and they have no ability, so you don't learn anything.
Correct. And that's basically all we have to do for the whole night. Nope. Everyone, I'm sorry. I just had one of those Windows notifications pop up. I am a boomer. I'm sorry. Who is the person I need to go to? I need to go to Michael. Okay. Hello.
Hello.
Who would you like to hit tonight?
Let's go with Mike.
Gonna go with Mike?
Yep.
Okay. Thank you very much. How do I do that? I do that with this. Cool. Thank you. Well, I hope that Michael has a good reason for targeting Mike, because they're on the right track.
They sure are. Yeah, as soon as Mike misses, if Michael stays on him.
Yeah. Sorry for the background noise if anybody's hearing cats and fireworks. They are related. There are fireworks going on outside, and little Ellington is starting to cry a little bit because of all the noise.
Aw, poor baby.
Yeah, he's fine. He's got his brothers right here. He's fine. Okay, so let's bring everybody back. This should be interesting because we can have yet another execution of a dead player.
We sure could.
And there's not even a Zomboul on the script. All right,
Nope, there's
let's
not.
send him back. Good morning. Nope, not good morning. I did the wrong one.
Nobody's there.
God
We're still in
damn
the
it.
cabin.
It's because I had to do the Z move for the madness kill, and I did the... It's fine, whatever. What? No, I did the right one. I did the right Z move.
Oh no.
I did the wrong Z move. Hello.
there are.
Morning.
Well, not here.
Hello,
There they
all.
are.
There's everybody. You wake
Yeah.
up after a very long night because you guys got an early start on the night. Because you find that John is dead.
Okay. I want to quickly state that I realized completely forgot that I was Cernovis last night.
Okay.
And immediately broke madness, assuming madness was over.
Yes, so just because you're dead does not mean that you are still not mad.
Oopsie.
Oh.
Whoopsie daisy.
Mike, can we go and finish that chat we were having?
I might have just completely skipped a day.
Jack, shall we go do the same?
Hey, John, can we talk? Oh, wait, John's not here anymore.
Richard,
Maybe-
can we talk?
Okay. Yes, okay.
Jackie Foxwoods.
Who asked me to?
Finish yesterday's conversation.
Yeah, you said you,
Be either the huntsman or the gossip.
Okay. I will tell you, magician or professor?
Magician or professor. Thank you.
You betcha. Anytime.
So you, Art, Patrick.
Any particular reason on those? On Art and Patrick?
No, I was.
Know each other.
Apparently not.
Okay. Well, I still haven't found the choir boy, so I can apologize. However, that's actually really good.
Okay.
For
Yeah.
chat's benefit, I came in, apologized to C. Richard because I believe that C. Richard was the choir boy. They laughed at me, told me there's a poppy grower. I asked, they were mad. They said no. I said, and then you came in.
By the way, I heard Job Winter there's actually 3 gossip claims.
There's there's so many gossips and so many mayors.
I think it's possible at least one. I think we should not follow to execute this because I won't be surprised at least one of them is evil, and they're probably repeating the same blast or something. They're all telling each other.
Well, I'm gonna go on my search for a choir boy to.
Dakota's already found her choir boy.
See, the mayor's a new one. That's a new thing you've said.
Yes, I know.
I think you're the.
Well,
Did you say he thought he was the egg?
Exorcist.
Oh. I heard egg.
What?
I don't know that role, Patrick.
That's the one where
It comes right before the chicken.
Well done.
Technically, it does. However, if you actually take that joke into context, lizards were here long before birds. So technically, the egg came before the chicken.
Now, that's not a madness break, but can I just execute you for, even bothering with that whole line of, actually.
Well, I was pushing my glasses up with my middle finger when I did it. So
actually. Yeah, that was very good. You properly mansplained that to Patrick.
Well, I did it for the benefit of chat, truthfully.
Got to do it for the content.
Cheers.
Oh, I missed the
losing
chat.
my mind.
No, you just broke madness, that's all.
No, because I just made this a wild and chaotic game.
You sure did, but it makes for great content.
It does.
It's great
and
content.
When you told me I went mad, I legit was still laughing until morning.
Well, you're not mad now.
Well, yeah.
But you should still be laughing.
Yeah, I still am.
I will see you in town.
I'm not used to the magician, so.
Yeah.
Oh, no, you don't learn names. They learn yours. Okay,
Yep.
never mind. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, sounds good.
And then Hard claimed a role that I knew that they could not be because someone else that I trusted more had Hard claimed it to me. And so I was like, you're lying. And then I, of course, lied about my role because I'm not telling them the truth after I know they're lying. And so it was a very super suspicious conversation between the two of us. So was not surprised to be nominated, but I was
Is
like,
that
nope.
why it was a soul read?
Yeah, that's why it was a soul read. Yep, wasn't gonna hand out too much info, but yeah, it was just a weird conversation. And then we had one the second day where, they were like, "Yeah, it was a bad play on my part. I was just doing."
I do like Scarlet Woman CD.
If you were mad, you would just have to treat that role the same way you would.
If I were that
if you
role,
were that
yes.
character. So you like would
Exactly.
either put it in or not, or depending on. Okay.
And depending on how experienced the story deems you are, you basically have to, they might give you leniency, or you have to basically do it really, convincingly.
I mean, I'm pretty strict on madness. If someone is even coming close to breaking madness, I'm usually gonna dish out some penalties.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
You know, just for your benefit, just so you guys know. Not saying either one of you were mad, of course.
Right, of course.
You, if my ability affects you, you would be told about it. I would not be.
Okay, then don't do as well.
But anyway.
Alright, cheers.
Are you willing to do a hard claim?
Yeah, I'll hard claim with you.
All right, you go first. I want to get a read on you.
Sure. I'm the mayor.
Oh, you're the mayor. Interesting. Okay. You'll be the third person I tell this to. I am the lycanthrope.
Okay. You can pick me if you need someone to pick.
Ooh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, that. Okay, yeah.
I mean, it might be better than a mayor win, but you know, if there are better options, please take them. We could still get the mayor win if I stay alive. So,
since I know that there's going to be an inevitable rules question about this, a lichen targeting a mayor would get redirected, and whoever died. Yes, because the mayor does say if you die at night, not just by the demon, just if you die at night.
True. It's true.
And because of that, the other player that is chosen at random is considered a lichen kill.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Oh, that's nifty.
Okay. Well, then maybe don't target me, just so you don't kill a rando.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Okay.
Just figured I'd throw that out there.
Well, I like that you're doing the killing instead of the demon. That makes me feel better.
Probably not.
No,
He should- right now.
What's the question?
I was just seeing if we had time for a chat, but noms are starting now, so it's no problem.
Noms are indeed starting now. It's time to come back.
If I didn't know my
It's time to come back.
I think Kale was the preacher.
It's time to come back. Well, this has been a very exciting game. I'm very much enjoying everything about it. I can tell you that the last one I gave you guys was 1,000,000 years ago. It was Sad Boys, and we already went over that. I will give you another one tonight before we go to bed, so everyone can just focus on their gossips and their talking and their executions. Dax says, no one was poisoned last night as a gossip.
Dakota gossips that Dakota is dead.
I have logged that gossip. While everybody is typing out their gossips, please, if anybody wants to make a nomination, feel free to do so. Noms are open.
Has anyone heard of a king?
Yes.
Allegedly.
Let
me rephrase my question.
I've heard of someone wanting to find the king, but not a king themselves.
Yeah.
Is anyone here willing to say they're the king?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm so sorry, my choir boy. I ruined your game. I feel really bad. Not
Hold
even
on,
joking.
you liked me. How dare?
I feel kind of bad if there is a choir boy, so I'm hoping a choir boy is not in play, because I kind of ruined your game, and I'm so sorry.
I guess the question is who's the choir boy in that case?
There could be a king without a choir boy.
It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, there can be.
Yes, there cannot be a choir boy without a king.
Really hoping there is.
You can have it's only the huntsman and the choir boy that require their pair to be in. The other side of the pair can be in there by themselves.
It's a one-way relationship.
Yeah.
Well,
I hope so. I really hope so.
Aww.
I really
Poor
hope so that I
Dakota.
didn't end the night way too early for people.
You mean the day?
Yeah, the day.
Nominations are still going.
I think we should get rid of somebody.
We'll starve for information, aren't we?
Yeah.
Well, here's what I'm gonna do. Patrick nominates Dak.
Patrick nominates Dak. Patrick, what up with that?
I told Dak about this in the chat that I was going to do this because Dak is evil and we should kill him.
Dak, you have accusations that you are evil. What's your response?
I think this isn't the greatest for town. I'd be all right with it though because I'm the goblin.
We would need 5 for this to pass.
I knew you were a fucking minion.
Someone put your hand up for me, please. So I will use my dead vote. Someone please. Someone.
No, guys, if Dak is the actual goblin, we don't want this to go through.
No, I don't think he's a goblin.
I want to put my hand up so bad. Kill all goblins. Kill all goblins.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
5 is enough. Dak is on the block.
Mike nominates Patrick.
Mike nominates Patrick. No, not Michael. Mike nominates Patrick.
The other side of the circle.
All right.
Patrick, I'm so sorry to do this to you, but if Dak is actually the goblin, and I am not willing to take that chance, Evil wins if the nomination on Dak goes through.
Okay.
Patrick, your defense.
Let's tie the vote then. So
Or tying, tying is good too.
Yeah,
as a
let's tie
minimum,
it.
then a minimum, Dak doesn't die.
We would need 5 to tie or 6 to execute.
Sadly, Patrick, Dak is in control of your fate.
Well, I can put my hand down.
That's true.
So I'll see what Dak does. Oh, okay. Now this is dangerous. Yeah.
Patrick is.
Well, we
on the
learned
block.
something there, Patrick. We learned
Dak
something.
is safe.
Okay, I have a follow-up rules question.
What's up, Mike?
Can the hypothetically, if Dak is the goblin, can he do that every single nomination? Every time he's nominated?
Yeah, and you could do it even if you're not the goblin.
Art will nominate Michael.
Art nominates Michael. Art, what you saying?
Yeah, that was a not advantageous vote at all. The timing on it, totally questionable. No purpose in it at all. We had it under wraps. It's like saying, I want Patrick dead. And went against the entire town to do it. So don't need that kind of chaos.
Michael, your defense.
Well, I just wanted to in case both Dak and Patrick, in case Dak was the goblin and Patrick was also evil, wanted to make sure that was a thing that we didn't have to deal with. That was my thinking.
We would need 6 to tie or 7 to execute.
Can we get one more hand on this for a tie? Perfect. Thank you. Oh, you're gonna kill me.
Oh my.
You'll probably kill someone.
Art is known to hate chaos, hence why I'm dead.
Wait, what? You hate chaos and you're playing a game that is all chaos, huh?
7 is enough.
No.
Michael
Don't misunderstand it. I
is
love
on the
chaos.
block. Any other nominations? I'm going to end the day.
Dakota, do you have any thoughts?
Not really. I'm enjoying this Little Caesars stuffed pretzel and cheese crust pizza. That's what I'm doing right now.
Not a sponsor.
Love it.
Not sponsored. Not spawned.
So, just so everybody knows, we are not sponsored. But if Little Caesars would like to sponsor this Twitch stream, hit me up. We can talk.
I am okay with that sponsorship.
We could be hot and ready for our next game. Haha.
I'm not. We don't have
no
a
longer
local one
okay
here
with
in
this
town.
sponsorship. after
Wait,
that.
Demeda, I have one request.
Yeah, what's up?
If Little Caesars ever sponsors this stream, can I host a segment where we just play like speed TBs and it's called Hot and Ready TBs?
I like that. I like that a lot, actually. Nether, thank you for the follow, and I'm gonna end the day in 5.
Can we nominate
4,
Dakota as well, please?
3.
I'll nominate Dakota because somebody asked. Because why?
No! That was a joke. That was a joke nomination.
Oh, fair enough.
Michael,
That's a joke.
for what reason do you want Dakota to die?
Joke. Somebody said that. It seemed like an
No, that was
interesting joke.
that was a joke nomination. I didn't actually mean for Dakota to be nominated.
Dakota, what is your accusation to being a dead person? Or what is your response to being a dead person?
It's pretty chill up here. I'm chilling with the Goose and Demeda. We're having a lovely time. Kale's here too. You know, come join us, Dakota. Come join us.
You forgot about John.
Hey, John's here too. Hey, John.
Obviously, I'm not invited.
John's in the corner. John's chilling by himself.
That's me in the corner.
Let's see how this goes. We would need 7 to tie or 8 to beat.
Do we currently have enough alive to be able to tie that? Not that I want to tie this. I'm just genuinely curious.
Are you gonna?
I like killing Dakota. Kill all Dakotas.
Kill all Dakotas. That's my cult.
I thought your goal was kill all saints.
I'm just the cult of kill all, to be honest.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
No soul reads this time, then.
I told you he doesn't have a soul.
1 is not enough. Dakota's soul is intact.
She does not have a soul.
He does not. She does have a soul.
We will be ending the day in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Michael, how would you prefer to die?
Interestingly.
All right. Well, thank you for giving me a lot to go on that one. So Michael is chosen to die by the town, and the town says, "We don't know whether or not the person who decided that you were going to die is the right person to decide whether that was going to be the case. But either way, Art can smile in the back and be like, they throw Michael into, let's just say, a pit of snakes. You know, why not? I mean, it's Ravenswood Bluff. I'm sure they've got a pit of snakes somewhere. And it's dangerous. And they die. And but in the meantime, they're thinking, hey, I want to know more about boy bands and e-boys.
Don't make an asp of yourself now.
Well done. Yes. Michael is dead, and the game that I'm going to give you next is none, because the game is over. Good has won.
What?
Sorry,
what?
evil team.
Wait, what?
Good has won.
Wait, what?
All right. That is a thing that happened. We had Navean, we had such high hopes for this game.
I've never been more confused over a game ending. What?
I'm on the good team, and I'm surprised.
All right, so
Okay.
let's start with a bit of a strange order. Let's start with C. Richard. C. Richard was your poppy grower.
I hate you.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
C. Richard was your poppy grower. Kale hates me for a specific reason. Kale, why do you hate me?
First off, I'm the Pangu. Second off, I have no idea what happened night 2 because I was Ceranovis.
So, funny story about that. You're not the Fangu. You're the lunatic.
I hate you!
That explains what. Okay, that explains.
Oh my
okay.
god!
All right, so here's what happened on that night. Retro was your Ceranovis. Retro chose Kale, not knowing that Kale was the lunatic, that Kale would be mad about being the exorcist. Then Kale decided, I want to choose Retro, which was hysterical, by the way. Retro did not actually die because, again, Kale was the lunatic. However, also on that night, Mike the Lycanthrope targeted Kale. Kale's a good player. So Kale died. Nobody else could die. Kale thought he was the Fangu, targeting an outsider, and assumed that the reason that they died that night was because they jumped to Retro. The next day, Kale and Retro have a conversation, and Kale is basically saying to Retro, hey, are you the Fangu? And Retro's like, no, I'm not the Fangu. Kale, forgetting the fact that Retro made them mad, says, you're the Fangu because I was the Fangu and I jumped to you last night, which immediately prompted a madness break, which is why everybody came back and Kale was executed that day. Needless to say, the entire time, Kale had no idea that the actual Fangu was Michael. Michael was unable to get any kills off because Mike kept on killing good players. Mike targeted Kale, the lunatic, and then targeted John, the snitch, who, funnily enough, Retro also chose the same day as the lycanthrope. So John was actually mad the last day. So if we really wanted to break the Dak Goblin thing, we could have had John break madness, and it would have caused an immediate execution. Dak, just so you know, was the Goblin. Good job, guys.
Hello, goblins.
Good job, guys. Let's start with the other fun interaction, which was, this was great. Dakota was your king, for sure, for real.
Dakota.
Dakota, who was your choir boy?
Oh no, is there one? I'm so sorry.
There was a choir boy.
Is it Art? Please tell
It
me
sure
it's
is Art. Yes, it is. So I came into this lovely conversation that Dakota and Art had, where Art basically said something along the lines of like, I know that you're the king. And Dakota was like, okay, you are either the choir boy or you're the demon that knows I'm the king, and you're the second person who's told me that, so I don't know who to trust at this point. And then they went and nominated each other that day, and Dakota ended up getting executed as the king without knowing who their choir boy was. Art, did you suspect that Dakota was actually the king?
No, because Dakota starts the conversation with, let's hard claim, I'm the choir boy. And I'm like, no, you're not. And then every time I said, are you the king? Dakota was like, no, you would know I was the king if you're the demon. I'm like, just say you're the king and we'll be cool.
No, Art, here's the thing though. I said it in the tone of the voice and said, yes, I'm absolutely the king. I was like, no, I'm the choir boy, of course.
Sarcasm
just
apparently
walk out
doesn't.
and say, I'm the king. They can't kill you anyway.
No, Art, you have to tell me that you're the choir boy so that way we have the trust circle.
Heck
you jump
no.
first. We're playing chicken here, and it got me killed.
And
I got you killed.
And for everyone gossiping on day one, by the way, there were no gossip kills because there were no gossips in the game. Skills was your mayor, who never got targeted by anything except for Jackie, who night one targeted Skills because Jackie was the preacher. Nothing happened, of course, because Skills was the mayor, which solely leaves Patrick. Patrick was your damsel with no huntsman.
Patrick. No huntsman.
With no huntsman.
Finally,
cruel setup is that?
So funnily enough, had we gone tonight, Patrick was going to be my next kill for no reason other than just random pick.
And then
I've been claiming huntsman to everybody.
You did. Good.
So needless to say, the poppy grower caused a little bit of confusion that game. Just a tiny bit.
Little bit of confusion, and then I come out here as the lunatic being like, hey, I'm gonna break madness.
So I will say, Navean and I thought about this because someone brought it up in chat, like on the first night, and we were like, wait a minute, if the Lycan chooses the lunatic is gonna think that they Fangu jumped when they didn't actually Fangu jump, and we were like, what a weird corner case scenario that is. I don't think that's ever gonna happen. And then just the stars aligned so perfectly, and I was like, oh, this is just so good. This is so fantastic.
No, because the following day after I broke Madness, I'm like, I'm still losing my mind. After the Sarah Novus happened, which during that night, I legit went, no, don't, like, I was like, okay, thank God, I'm not Exorcist. And then it was like, about that.
Oh, I immediately started laughing. I could not control myself. You're supposed to be stone-faced, like, as a story. I just could not do it. It's because I went to Kale, and and Kale's immediate first reaction to me coming in was like, oh, thank God I'm not exorcised. This was after Retro had chosen them to be mad about being the Exorcist. And I was like, oh, I couldn't control. I had to laugh. I couldn't control myself. So needless to say, this was a fantastic game. Thank you guys. There was lots of content to be derived.
I'm sorry, Art. Hearts to Art.